What's going on, everyone? Here's a face you probably thought you wouldn't see again on YouTube. It's been a while since I made a video. I'm on my second time doing maple syrup at the house here. We're doing a boil. It's not going to be a full tutorial. If you guys want to see that, check my last video. I'll leave a link up here to the last video where I made it in full detail. But it's not rocket science. I will show you what I got going on. Just figured I'd chuck the camera on, let you guys know what's been going on, bring you up to speed a little bit. We're doing our second boil here again, like I said. Second time I'm doing maple syrup for the kids. They seem to like it. I do have some left over from last year, not a lot. And I'm not doing nearly as much as I did last year. I'm only doing 10 gallons, which is probably going to make maybe a pint to a quart. So, not a big deal. You know, just doing it so they got a little extra. And it's a beautiful day out, Sunday. It's cold though, it's 28 degrees. I got to get this done today because A, it's Sunday, I got the time to do it, and B, it's going to be warm from here on out for the next week or so, and it would spoil, so I got to get it done. So I'm doing a boil on that. Also, bring you guys up to speed on why I haven't been making videos. You know, you've been hearing these excuses for years, but to be perfectly honest, guys, it's winter time, and I'm just like a bear in the winter. I just like to lay around and do nothing. Super lazy, so that's pretty much why I haven't been making any content. And also, I do have a ton of stuff that I need to go over. I did buy some gear. I got some gear sent to me. I got some really cool things. I've been reloading, so I'm going to be doing some reloading videos. I just got to be careful because I don't want to violate YouTube policies. You know, if they consider it manufacturing if I show certain things. So we will do some of that, but I just got to be super careful. So stay tuned. There will be some reloading videos for sure. I got 223, 556, however you want to call it. A new reloader set up. Bought a bunch of stuff for that, so I'm going to be reloading 223. We'll go over that. We'll go over my reloading bench and what I got going on there. So stay tuned for some reloading videos. A couple gun videos coming up. I got also a really cool rifle bag. I'm pretty partial to Vertex and Victos, but this company Savior, I did buy it. They didn't send it to me. Fantastic bag. I'll be doing a review on that, so stay tuned for that. But let me show you guys what we got going on here with the boil. All right, we do have a rolling boil going here. Hopefully you can see that through the water vapor that's coming off. Basically all you're doing with making maple syrup is just boiling the water content off. So all that water vapor you see, that's just moisture that we don't need. You're just going to keep boiling it down until you're just left with the sugar content. But I'm hoping you could see that it is to a rolling boil. And in the house I have another pan where I preheat, so this way here when I pour it in I don't knock the boil down, because if I pour that cold sap in there, it's just going to knock the boil down and you're going to waste more fuel. I only got that little 25-pound tank this time. It is full, so I'm hoping I can get through this whole boil. Also, you have to skim off the white stuff that comes on top. I just skimmed it so you can't see it, but there's a lot of white stuff that comes to the top. Again, just skim that off as you go. Alright, so what else has been going on? Well, I did get my shed built towards the end of the year, and we got most of the stuff out of the garage, but I gotta, as soon as the spring hits, we got to get the rest of the stuff out of this garage, get it all over into the shed, and then I'm going to paint the walls in here. I'll have a bench going in here. You know, just get this totally straightened out. It's been too long. We've been in the house 4 years now, and now we finally got a pretty good size shed. We built a 12 by 32 shed, so that should house everything. I did sell, big surprise, I did sell my Harley. I need to buy a new vehicle. So I sold my Harley. I will be selling my truck. That's already sold. The guy's going to wait for it until my car comes in. I'm not going to announce what I bought yet because I want to do a video on it once I get it. You guys will probably be shocked and a little surprised, but you'll see. Well, gas prices, my F-250 is killing me. I had it for 12 years. Doesn't owe me a dime. Love the truck. I'd love to replace it if I could afford to, but I'm not spending $90,000 on a truck, and I'd buy a piece of land first before I did that. So that's what's going on there, so stay tuned for that. Like I said, in the spring, summer, we're going to ramp things up for sure on the channel. Just bear with me. You know, it's winter again. But I will be cranking out some videos. I'm not worried about what cameras I'm using anymore. I'm filming on my ZV-1 right now. It's only a $700 camera. I'm not worried about using my $4,000 camera with all the lenses and crap I got. I'm just going to pick the camera up and film and start bringing you guys content again, and not worried about the production value, because I've always been a real character here on YouTube. I just tell you guys how it is. So we're just going to stick with that. I'm going to roll with it and start making some content. So no B-roll stuff all the time and super polished with music like all these other creators do. That's just, it's overdone in my opinion, and I don't think I need to do that. I'm not fake like that. I like to be real with you guys. You guys always like that on the channel. I always got comments that I tell it like it is. So we're just going to stick with that theme on the channel, and I'm going to get back to making videos for you guys. So stay tuned. Alright, so we're almost 5 hours into this boil. It's just about there. I'm going to bring the last bit of it inside, finish the boil in there, bring it to 219, strain it and jar it, and then we'll close out this video. Alright, so after about 7 hours, finally got this maple syrup done. It was a long boil, but it was worth it. This batch came out pretty sweet. It tastes real good. I only made 2.5 mason jars, which I'll show you here right now. This is what it made. So not a lot, but again, it was a small batch. I maybe did 8 gallons. So that's it. It's done. It's finished. Next year, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. But you guys got any questions or comments, chuck them down below. Slap a like on the video, it helps me out, and we'll see you guys in the next one.